Good morning, or I should say, almighty morning, everyone.
Almighty morning? There's a new one.
Yes.
Almighty.
Well, I've been saying it. I've been trying to do it more and more. The reason why I know I told you this is because when I was in Vienna, they would say Guten Gott, which I was told, I don't speak German or Austrian German, meant God morning. So I thought it meant good morning, but
Yeah.
uh, but more Guten Morgen. I thought it was Guten Morgen or something like that. Anyway, I thought that was morning, but Gut's Gott is what they said, and they said it meant good God. Um, so Almighty is what I call God because I feel that the Creator is much bigger than what we were traditionally thinking of God. So I call it Good Morning.
Good
Morgan. Good morning. And we do have some people on. Oh, and they're popping in. Please come into the chat when you come in here. There's
Standing Ramon.
we got Twitter, we've got YouTube and Facebook going this morning. So good morning, everyone. I know we talked before we go on live. We didn't get that much done today, but the message that popped up, and it's scrolling down at the bottom here. Your message today is listen to the universe. If you pay attention, you'll start to notice that the universe is always giving you clues and signals
always
about what you should do next. And these signals are only meant to guide you toward your highest, I will always say,
There's
and
no
greatest good.
escape.
Tune into the universe and see what it has to say and listen to the signs. Chances are it will give you exactly what you need to hear at just the right moment.
And that's when I say, I hate you.
And then it's up to you to go forth and take action on it. And yes, we talk about this every morning. Love readings are usually done on Wednesdays. We'll do what we can, Irwana, because I do see you are new. I haven't seen your name pop up. And so welcome in. This is Scott. I'm Julie. And let's see. We usually have, that was the morning reading. I wanted to share the universe's message today. And
Where'd you find that thing anyway?
I'll show you later. But yeah, it comes to me every morning. But this one, they usually come about 10, 11. It's like, why are you waiting so long? So,
Must have been a reason.
yeah, but this one came in at 8:35. And you and I were just talking about this. So I figured, oh, that's what I need to put up and let everybody know.
It's called Instagram.
Well, I don't think it came from Instagram.
No, I'm teasing because it just lately I've been seeing so much hit me philosophically on Instagram of all sources. So universes.
Okay.
Using whatever tools it can get its hands on.
And we do free readings, yes, but it's divinely guided.
Short versions.
Short versions, as short as we're allowed to make it. We'll put it that way. Also, I've got down for private readings, scottunderwood@gmail.com or julie@loveriotwarriors@gmail.com. Somehow that keeps coming up wrong. I have to constantly fix that one. So I'll have to go into it and edit it real quick. So is there anything big on your agenda this weekend?
Asking me or
I'm asking you.
Oh, my agenda. What's coming to mind is that song by Enya. The verse is Hallelujah, Hallelujah. Basically, it's a brand new day, as the verse goes. And I'm trying to narrow down my existence to the moment. So I'm practicing that daily. As far as your question this weekend, it's catch up with all the chores I can around here. I say chores. I fix one thing in the house, two things break.
Don't say that.
We have acupuncture Saturday morning.
Oh,
if you're interested, you can come to that. So I'll get needled We're doing it at 7.
Oh, it's an early morning.
And then we get on with our day. What else are we doing? There's something. I have something at 2:00. Oh, I have a session Sunday with Tina
Okay.
in preparation for my little eye thing.
Beautiful.
And other than that, it's just go listen to the birds and watch the wind blow through the trees.
We're going to slow start this morning.
Yeah, I want to. You got a. Oh, she wanted a love reading.
Yeah. Well, we can see what they
We can
have.
play with that. What you got? Have you got a particular question about? Are you looking for love? Have love that you don't want, which can happen. Are you looking for advice? Got a particular situation, or what the heck?
Yeah. We're not going to predict the date, time,
We're not
and
good
person
predictors.
coming in, because if you ask me, you got to work on yourself.
I'm hearing looking for love in all the wrong places, because
Ooh,
that could
yeah.
apply to so many of us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Across the board.
And I radiate love and I attract unconditional love. So to me, I'm good. You know.
It's funny because she's very grounded level energy. She's not like up, down.
Yeah.
A future love.
Looking for understanding of future love.
Interesting you ask that, because I've been dealing with that for myself,
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. And what advice do you get?
Well, that's where I was going to go with her. There's so much, I don't know where to start. The point, well, everything I've been getting hammered with, it starts with you. And you got to love yourself. And the word that I heard this morning was self-soothing techniques. I don't know what those are, because that's after we're done today. I'm going to look those up. But if the message, the motive of the message is to not seek comfort and, what would I say, comfort and security and validation from another person. You got to generate that on your own level. But what am I getting for her? Look for love, understanding of future love. The words I'm getting for you are, they want you to look inside, and it's loving yourself. You're not doing a bad job, but I know you would like to have some company around. I get that. But they're saying you don't want the wrong company. So currently, they want you to refine some understanding so that you draw the right person in and don't have to go through the process again. Love your own damn self. Yeah, hi, Victor.
No, I put that up for Victor.
Oh, you did that? Oh, okay.
As Victor says.
Victor says.
Yes. As Victor says.
I get very secure energy with her as a basis to work with, which is good.
I'm feeling it on the outside, but the inside's a little bit in.
On the inside, yeah, maybe that's what I'm definitely seeing outside.
Well, I'm feeling the outside is good.
She's not desperate.
No, but she just reminds me of you right now.
Oh, thanks.
I'm not saying, but at odds with past, present. How do I forget past, let it go? How I can be secure in the here and now, so that I can.
Right, exactly. And those 3 stages all interface.
Yes, they all interface.
That's the tricky part. It's like trying to get your hands to fit together, the fingers, and leave them in there. Yeah. I'm not there yet. We're getting closer.
Yeah, but what I'm feeling for you, Erwana, is that sorry, that's not you. The words are anxiousness, hesitation, confusion. What other words you got for me? Let go of any desperation you have. You've got plenty of time.
Desperation.
I don't care what you think. You got to remember, it's all about divine timing. Scott's been through things, and recently he let go of 3 annoying, noisy, mean entities in his life, and things around his home are so much calmer.
Yeah, the energy just like,
And I don't know how long he'd been thinking about getting rid of these entities. We'll just put it that way. And it wasn't in a bad way. I'm just saying.
call them what they are, the roosters.
Okay.
I had 3 obnoxious roosters with my chickens. I gave them to another person who wanted them, and it's so much calmer now. The hens are happy. There's no destruction going about there.
I think Gizzy's even happy.
Yeah, everybody's settled down a lot more. The birds in the trees are happier. It was just constant chaos with those roosters around. So get rid of the roosters in your life.
Yeah. Well, and
what's his name?
And for me, I've been manifesting something for a lot longer than I keep saying it was around a year, and it's been a lot longer than that, but it's finally coming to fruition, and freedom and independence just feels so good. I'm very appreciative and very grateful for everything coming my way. Everything that the
if you felt like the doors like flooding open,
yeah, it's just a relief and everything. And it's like,
cool.
I'm always going with the flow. Whatever's coming, it's like, no, you don't want to do that. And sometimes I do it anyway. And I think the worst thing I do is eat bread.
Yep, we're peeps today.
Yes. Well, peeps is a good thing.
It is.
Thank you for that, Taya.
Short version.
Tia Patel. Oh, okay. So, anything else we got for Irwana?
No, I'm good. I'm happy for Irwana. Something's coming her way. We wish to joyously express our anxiousness at your upcoming future. They're basically saying she's got a bright future, but keep your eyes out the windshield. Don't look back, and know that good is coming your way is what they're saying. But what I'm also getting is, in terms of manifesting, focus on what you want, focus on what you do have, not what you don't have, and also focus on what you want and feel it. You've got to feel it. And that helps it come along a little faster. Yeah. Now I think they're done.
Okay, and when it talks about letting go, letting go, letting go, let it go. Watch Frozen. That's always.
I love it when you say. I forget about Frozen.
It's just a nice little thing, and you don't have to really look at it as a animated film. Just get the message that's coming across, that you're so worried about what might happen that if you keep worrying about it, it will happen. So if you turn it around and think positive and go forward and be your authentic self, that's very big in that.
Yeah.
Be our authentic self, then things will work out a whole lot better for you. But you have to know who you are. A lot of people don't. A lot of people come on here, they don't know what their passion is. They don't know what they want out of life. So,
which is a predominant theme in my book. Here's what they say. They say you got to know who you are first.
Right. And we do talk about, listening to the universe. Well, the universe gave him the messages and helped write the book.
I don't claim full authorship, but they got some interesting awarenesses through all of that. But the point being, you got to know who you are first.
Yeah. Because if you don't know who you are and what you really love, when we talk about
Mr. Sonoran,
different things. Oh, good morning, almighty morning to you, Don. Welcome in.
Almighty mornings.
I say that to him. Yes, I have to say. I keep wanting to get out of the old and in the new.
Keep it interesting.
Yes, and not only that, I'm getting rid of a lot of my clothes that I don't want anymore.
I'm finding that too. I put something on and go, ugh, and I hang out in the other hanger. It's a to-go list.
Oh, okay.
The to-go rack.
Yeah, and I know Susan's having a garage sale this weekend. Only from 6 to 11. in the morning Saturday, and it's like, good luck with that.
Get her done.
Well, yeah, but have you ever had a garage sale?
Yeah, they're a lot of work.
Well, not only that, but you say the start time is 6. People who are there
They're
at 4,
5. Yeah,
4 or 5, yeah. And then you say it's leaving at 11. They're going to be back and forth. I mean, they're going to
want you to hold stuff.
be here all day.
Looking for the Antique Roadshow find.
Yes, yes, yes.
The $10 plate or 50-cent plate that's worth $1,000.
Yeah, all that good stuff. We've got more and more people coming in,
Taya,
but not everybody.
You're next on my list. Did you have a question? Or did you want to express anything?
Express yourself. All of a sudden, that song comes up. Express yourself, and even before you said the words, it was coming up. So that's always a good song to, especially when you're trying to figure out who you are. Express yourself. Stand in the room, just singing out loud. Sing a song, sing out loud, sing out strong. Don't worry if it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Just sing a song. Okay.
You are welcome, Rowana.
Yeah.
Hope we helped.
Yep.
I don't know what to ask today. Well, let's see if they have something to tell you anyway.
They had something to say to Rowana.
Tell you. They're clapping their hands for you. What did you do this week? You did something you were uncomfortable doing, but you did it anyway. Yogurt and oats. Good. Maybe that's what you did. You're eating better, taking care of yourself. You had a realization this week, they're saying. Something that came to you and you acted on. So kudos to you for doing that.
Was it an aha moment?
No, I
think. Or was it listening?
I think it was listening, and she had enough. Okay, enough of this. You know, that saying that I profess a lot is, when you've had enough, you know what to do. I think that happened to you this week. I'm getting that feeling, something on that level, that realm, that awareness.
So what we're asking is, what happened this week that
She's
was
doing something
profound?
a different way. What's that thing, insanity? Keep doing something the same way, expect different results, but she shifted her. Am I close, Taya? You got to tell me how wonderful I am. I need to know whether I'm right and controlling.
Well, I'm going to hit the. We're still reading you, Taya. Don't worry about it. But I just need to get some.
Put it up here. We'll be right back.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy.
I was just thinking, well, maybe it hasn't hit her yet that she's changed her mindset, or she's changed something about it.
Well, she's doing okay.
Yeah, nothing insane, I don't think.
Yeah.
Well, we're not saying anything insane.
She's
but
in a
something
shift,
different.
though. She's from here. She's in the middle from here to there about something. Awareness. You got an awareness in process. I'm just sharing. I think you're doing fine.
But they're implying, oh, Miss Pamela, we are inquiring. Inquiring minds want to know how you're doing. How is the area in which you live? Okay, back to Taya. What was it? Something about Taya. So it hasn't quite come to fruition yet, but it's in the process. So what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just feel she's shifting.
Yeah, but you were saying that they were applauding her for something she did this week.
I just had the feeling she had an awareness, and she went, "Oh, I'm not doing it that way anymore. I'm going to do it this way." That just was my sense.
I'm good, my son. I'm good, oh, your son's having problems? Hope he's okay. I want to go to Asia. It's apartment flooded. and no power but safe. Good. I'm glad he's
Interesting
safe.
place to want to go. Was that reference the hurricanes or tornadoes or something?
In Houston, I'm not sure what's going on in
Oh.
Houston. I haven't seen it. Bonnie was concerned. Good. I am grateful to. Yes, I'm glad he's safe.
Apartment flooded and no power but safe.
Yeah. And Taya wants to go to Patel. I mean, Taya wants to go to Asia. Patel wants to go to Asia.
Cynthia. Good morning, Cynthia.
Hello. Hello, Creative Balance. That's her name. Okay, let's see. What is going on in Asia? What do you think about Asia?
Tornadoes are downtown. Well, I was
All
pondering
through
the Asia
downtown.
thing.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, the Asia. And with me, I get hesitation for Asia.
I don't get excited about Asia.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm sure there are good people there.
blocks come up on your giving and receiving hands when you think of Asia. No, your head is saying, I want to go to Asia. Something about a past life is the reason why you want to go to Asia. And then they're saying, you don't have to go to Asia to clean up your past life. Don't go to extremes to take care of this. Yes, you got a really bad thing in your past life. It's not a huge, but it was bad.
She's asking what if the Chinese are responsible for humanity. I thought about that. My perception of what's happening in China, everybody's being turned into a control robot. There's no free will, no free expression. You can't work where you want to work. You work where you're told to work.
Mm-hmm.
You have to think what you're told to think in theory. I don't know.
Hasn't it been going on for as long as I've been alive?
Yeah, just they got it down to an art in China. But I'm thinking, if we were in a totally controlled environment like that, it's like Brave New World and the books that we read when you and I were younger. And I'm going, doesn't that take all of the expansion out of it, the growth, the learning by mistakes, so you exist in this domain of control, no free expression. You can't extend yourself. You can't be something different than who you are by choice. It just is creepy to me.
Oh yeah, it's very creepy.
If that's what's happening. And
It's my
Victor's
theory.
back.
It is Mr. Victor. Yes, thank you, Victor. I know you've already seen that I put that up, but this is from Victor directly for everyone. Everyone in the chat.
Now, Taya's noting the free will.
There is no free will. Yeah, and Taya, there's been, and I'm feeling that there's someplace else other than China that needs you more. China does not need you. Other places do.
You express free will, you get put in a rehab. What do they call them? There's some weird name.
Facility.
You're re-educated to conform.
Re-education.
Yeah.
Oh, how many times have we?
And you make tennis shoes for one of the big companies here.
Yeah. I don't want to even. Yeah.
Whole nother conversation.
Yeah, whole nother conversation. There's a lot of places that are fighting it. The light is coming, and every I want to say person of power, but that's not. What am I thinking of? Powers that be, that think they are. It's not powers that be. Powers that be are not even here. But the powers that think they are on this earth are fighting hard to keep control. They're losing control a lot more than they think. So that's what they are, the source of life. They are a source of the afterlife. China is not the source of life, and they are not the source of the afterlife.
I think they're participants like anybody else in the physical realm.
Yeah, they are just the physical realm. They do not create. I mean, they're creators, but what they're trying to hold on to. Oh, the word came to me. What they're trying to hold on to is destruction. They're trying to destruct what life as we know it, to reconstruct it in the way they want it.
Yeah, it's always that control thing.
Yes. I'm not sure. Sort of, I'll agree with you, and sort of not, because we sign contracts. Not the Chinese. I'm sorry, other people have created a lot of
Yeah,
things.
we've done a lot of things other than what the Chinese have.
And does anybody know where the word robot came from?
No,
I do. Do you know,
I've grown up with the word.
Taya, where the word robot comes from? Yes, I'm very aware of where it came from. But if anybody has the answer, please post it.
Will Robinson. What was the name of that movie? Lost in Space.
Space,
That's where
yeah.
robots came from.
No, I'm sorry, it was before that. False truths is what I'm feeling. Yes. Yeah. And the thing is they're fear mongers. That's what they create, is fear. When you replace fear with love, then
Fear dissipates.
fear dissipates. Yes. So always face things with unconditional love.
Which is shifting that control up here to a different thought.
Yes, exactly. Where did it come from? Look at two Chinese inventions. This is before that, so I know where it came from, but where the word robot and history came
Well, do tell.
from. I'm not yet. Nobody's even
You put the
making a
question
guess.
out there.
I put the question out there. You are very little regarding Chinese history.
Brittany, good morning. Just let you know
I do know a lot about Chinese history. I also know a person who channels, what's his name? The barbarian, Genghis Khan. So, yeah, connected. So, understand a lot more than I think a lot of people understand. It was always about
Genghis
black
Khan.
versus white and slavery and all these other perspectives. Yes, but again, fear mongers.
Well, that's what they
People
use
want to control, and the control is waning, and they are fighting hard to keep it. That's what I'm trying to um, send out to you, that we can make, yes. And there's so much massive shifts on Earth. And don't forget, Taya, there are a lot of solar flares, solar storms coming. And that changes the energy so much. There's also a lot of things that happen before the Chinese came in. And it's more to this world that comes from outer world or other things than you can even imagine. So to say that the Chinese did everything, I will get to that as soon as somebody makes
The Egyptians, the pyramids, UFOs. Trying to speed things up here.
I want somebody to actually.
Maybe no one knows but you.
You could even Google. I'm just saying.
Oh, can you? Okay, somebody quick. Google robot. Where did? I want to know. I can't stand it.
You're as bad as Susan. The word came from the Czechs. Who are the Czechs?
As in Czechoslovakia?
As in the Czech Republic these days, yes.
Interesting.
Yes, that's where it came from. We think that because they are always behind the scenes, however, they could indeed be the source. Chinese are not the source, but The universe is the source. They're not the source of the universe. So,
Yeah.
and remember, the Japanese history, it's about the sun and the moon and different things. So, as I say, you hear very little.
I would agree with
about it.
Taya. I remember very little being told to me in the education system about China.
Well, there is a city in China, in Manchurian, China. It is Harb as in boy, IN. And that is my family name. Okay? Just saying. They are interesting. They are interesting, but there's something more out there for you, Taya. So if you want to go to China, great. You have free will, but I'm feeling there's some place
I don't.
else for you.
She's saying Asia. I mean, it doesn't have to be China.
Well, she was talking China because of
Oh,
the way the robots
She's
and how
okay.
they, yeah.
I can't see her watching all
Go
those
for it.
people. And then there's all the camera ID and the
Well, and not only that, but it's like, China has had so much influence on these smaller countries around them that I'm feeling that's where you're needed more than China itself.
of course.
You need to help liberate one step at a time. That's what I'm feeling. They didn't even teach you in school.
So when you get to Queens,
What school, what country are you at? And which schools did you go to? Again, my family last name is the capital of Manchuria, China. Just saying. And there's always a reason for everything. But
it's interesting what people get interested in.
yeah,
And that's good for you, Taya. No, it keeps you.
the Aryan aliens are helping out in the process. Yes, I'm curious.
Oh, she said that you said
the word came from the Czechs.
in what, like 100 years ago, 200 years ago? I don't know when the word robot showed up. I remember being raised with it.
You're in plans of moving. I'm not sure, Victor, what you meant about that. Trust in the
He's
process. My
picking up
gut
what she
feeling
wants.
you're in plans of
Czechs
moving.
as in Czechoslovakia, Czech Republic, that kind of thing.
Let me say it.
Middle Europe.
I'll spell it for you. Oops. If I don't capitalize it too much. Okay. E-Z-E-C-H. The Czechs originally came from the Boy tribe, Boii. It's part of the tribe of the. Now I can't even remember. Yeah. Anyway, they were a tribe that moved around. Remember that humanity started in Africa. Got to remember that. I've never heard of it. Okay, hold a minute. This is a country in the heart
in Europe.
In the heart of Europe, and it used to be. You can say the word. Oops. If you want to say
Czechoslovakia.
Yeah.
What country are you in, Taya? Taya Patel. How does one not hear of the Czech Republic?
I don't know if I'm spelling this right. It's been so long ago. Anyway, Czechoslovakia is the other word. I'm not even going to try it on here. I'm going to say it before I put it. Just feeling that Taya will move in near future. Okay, got that part. Yeah, I feel that she's best to move closer and closer as she wants you in the USA. Okay. But East Coast, Midwest, West Coast.
New York City.
Did she say that?
I know, I'm guessing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
from that commercial.
Yeah.
Salsa made in New York City.
New York City. The reason why I'm asking that because we are we were taught differently, no matter where you lived. And yeah,
Sure. Oh, North Carolina. Okay.
Oh, Charlotte.
Victor spelled it for
It's
you.
all right. Czech Republic. No, I meant Czech Republic. Like I understand. I know how to write that, but I forgot how to write Czechoslovakia. It's been too long. Czechoslovakia. There it goes. Now I'll spell it. I had to get to my Google. My friend Google is very good at this. CH. Okay, there you go. I know my friends in Prague would not be happy with me that I couldn't spell their own country. Yes, so I would like to say Dobry den to them.
So
Anything for me, please? Yes, I think you're next. Hold on.
I've got Leonard down my list.
Yeah.
But I've got Unbalanced. Is she done?
Yeah.
That's-
So you're on the right direction. Just make sure you're that it highly resonates. But I feel that steps should be taken, not jump into the middle of everything right away.
You're talking
Does
about
that
going
make
to Asia.
Asia, yeah. That's what I'm feeling for
Now
you.
we're going to give you the robot thing as homework. You can find that out and let us know.
Oh, that's easy enough.
I don't know when the robot was invented.
When was the robot invented?
I remember the 50s when I, as a kid.
1954.
Okay, I was right, 50s. So the word robot and robots in 1954.
By American engineer George Duval. But the word came from the Czechs. Patent number 2998237 in 1954.
Interesting. So there you have it.
Oh, actually, autonomous machine that could store commands and move parts. That's what it was called. That's what it was. Hi, Lewis. I'm not even there yet. Okay. I was trying to
there was a Cynthia on here too.
Yes, Cynthia. Did you get it before Unbalanced or after Unbalanced?
After Unbalanced. I got Unbalanced first.
Yes. And Don was before that. If you want a reading done. So do you want to touch base with everybody for Unbalanced because of what's going on in that area?
She's something with her son. I guess there's issue with son.
Yeah, his apartment flooded.
Oh.
And he has no electricity. That's why. Is it going to get worse before it gets better? What are you feeling? I'm feeling good for her. But
I see him taking it in stride. He's sort of laughing about it. I don't know if that's the case or not, but I see him in a good space energetically. Like he's accepting the thing. Of course, he's not alone.
No.
She doesn't need to worry about it. There isn't much.
She's mom.
I know.
She knows
there isn't much she can do. Take her mop or bucket. But
I'm hearing the shot back.
And a generator.
Yes.
Generator.
A generator. And they're being sold.
I was just going to say I was going to start to say they could come back and move in with you. You're going to have house guests. So I don't know how far away they are from you. So, but your son seems very relaxed about it. I think it's good that he's okay. I see him sort of, you're standing on the ladder to get your feet out of the water. He's sort of like up hanging on the walls. Oh, okay. Well, then you got this.
And what's the most vital about the Czechs? Is that what you're asking, Taya? I would tell you, but yeah. But you wouldn't agree with me. I'm just saying. It's their biggest import. They make cars and other things, trains. Anyway, they're good people. But, okay. I don't know where you get Slovakia. That has nothing to do with the Czech Republic anymore because they had a velvet divorce like I'm having. I'm so excited. Anyway. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting off.
You're good. Everything's in motion, sounds like.
Yeah. And I'm feeling good for you. Just forward motion.
Yeah,
forward movement. Okay. And actually, I had
Bringing the
Cynthia
freezer.
first.
I love that. They're bringing the freezer. Wasn't the freezer underwater too?
That would be. Trust is the tip. Oh, right now they're bringing over the freezer. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. I hope he's not too far away from you.
By boat or by truck?
A raft is.
The rat.
I wonder if the Louisiana Navy is out and about these days. You'll have to let us know, Pam, because I know I forgot which. It was 2017, I think. It was 2017, 16 or 17. The hurricane there in Houston, where a bunch of former military that did a navy. It was a promptu navy. They called it the Louisiana Navy.
Taya wants to know, I am a Pisces and I am Scott, and you are a what?
I am nowhere near Aries. Thank you very much. Cancer, Capricorn, or Sagittarius for you. It's like, wow.
I've got some Sag in me.
I have no Sag, no Aries. Well, maybe.
I'm
No,
Pisces.
actually, I think my Aries is my south node.
Pisces with Gemini rising. So that why my brain though is going zzz.
Leo Sun, Leo Mercury, Leo, Virgo rising, Virgo Mars, Virgo Pluto, Virgo. Did I say rising? Yeah, I did say. There was four Virgos, 2 Taurus. Both moons are Taurus. Yeah, I love it. We have 1,500 linemen coming in from other areas. Yay!
This was in Texas?
Yeah.
Oh, because I was thinking,
Houston.
where was the other place? Oklahoma? Didn't Oklahoma just get hit? Somebody just got hit besides Texas.
Yeah, but I have never heard of a bunch of tornadoes hitting a downtown area.
Yeah. So
That is just
usually it's out in
weird.
yeah.
Yeah, because they don't like running into stuff.
You want to be out in the open.
I will try the Vedic. I haven't tried it yet.
What is Vedic?
It's a different astro.
Oh,
It's more ancient.
Oklahoma. That's what I was thinking of, was Oklahoma.
Yeah. Now that's normal for Oklahoma to get hit.
Yeah.
There was,
They're in the news all the time.
I forgot, Greenfield, Greenberg. Greenberg was totally wiped out, and they built everything so strong, and they even tested it with big fans just to make sure everything withstood it.
Right.
Yeah, they brought in heavy equipment just to make sure that
Like
they
jet
did everything.
engine exhaust.
Yes, exactly.
Things like that.
Yeah.
They have these jet engines mounted on trailers and they duplicate.
Yeah. And Victor has the sag fishy moon here.
Okay, who's got a question?
Okay, we were back to Cynthia. Cynthia, are you here? And I'm just getting this in, is that weather is not going to be stable for much. Towards the end of the summer, they're expecting, the National Weather Center in the U.S. is expecting very warm weather. He is, yeah. Pick up on the vibes and energy very.
You're right, Taya. My downfall is I'm intuitive, but I don't listen to it sometimes. And I go, ow. There's that.
Yeah, they get after.
I don't pay attention to the word that says run.
Now I have to check both my charts again.
You never told us, what are you? You're not.
What?
You're not Pisces, obviously.
I'm Leo.
Leos. Okay.
You know I'm Leo.
Okay. That explains
Leo moon.
everything.
I mean, Leo Sun and Leo Mercury.
The last Leo I knew was handing me drugs in a parking lot.
You've known me for a while. Stop. I'm not handing you
I
drugs.
couldn't resist. I remember her. I was college age, and she was giving me speed. I thought, what am I going to do with this?
As if you need.
That's what I. That's what I really Leos do.
I'm definitely, for me, not Libra and Aries.
Head full of drugs.
No, I don't have either one.
I hear Leo in my brain. Always go to her. I went out with her one time.
That's scary. Okay, Leonard needs. Since it hasn't been. Yep.
Give me a body here. I need one.
Okay, there you go. There's a body.
Who? Leonard?
Yes.
Leonard, what do you got?
Okay.
What do you want?
This one. What do you want?
Tell me what you want. What you really want.
Sorry, I get dancing because dancing gives you energy, gives you vibes. I'm sorry, people, but I'm very Leo right now. Anyway, in a good way. And don't forget to watch Naturally Divine Goddess Tarot's misconceptions of the zodiac signs. Okay, where am I looking for? I'm looking for this. That's what I'm looking for.
I'm sorry, who am I working on?
Leonard.
I'm waiting for guidance. Anything reading?
And anything reading.
I'm hearing the word stripes, and I'm seeing a cage, and I want to go tiger, caged lion, caged. This is psychically what I'm getting, but they're just showing me an image of a cat-like energy behind bars, anxious to get out. Are you feeling trapped? Are you? Oh, what they're saying is the cage door will be opened soon. Are you feeling locked up? Somebody got you under their thumb? Have they got you? I still like your energy though. Whatever this is about, you're okay with it. But they're saying relax in time. This thing will work out. Okay, so Leonard's feeling like a cage. I see tiger, not lion. I don't know what the difference would be. They're both big cats. But you can't wait to get out of there. That's what this is about. Hi, A5.
Hello, Angie.
Are you waiting on a car to get repaired? Something about a vehicle? I'm seeing a hood up, but you're anxious. Something's not going as fast as you'd like it to be. But there's a reason for the stall. Wherever you are being held captive, and I say that teasingly, you're missing the point of why you're there. There's somebody around you you're supposed to learn something from. Take the vision off of yourself. You're focusing too much on yourself and what's not working for you. I want you to turn around either emotionally or mentally, or what should I say, philosophically. There's somebody in your immediate proximity that you're ignoring or discounting. Ooh, discounting, that's the word. All right, who is it? He's like, they're a waste of time. They're no value to me. When you discount someone, you sort of go, you waft them away mentally. But there's somebody around you that is of value to you philosophically that you are not paying attention to. And I want to go female.
Disregard.
Yeah, disregard.
Female.
Not a prejudice thing. He feels, his energy thinks there's no value in this person for him, and they're saying turn your attention to her. I see her as a smaller gal, blonde hair, but she's got her eyes on you, but she's very deep, and you're not listening to her.
What do you see? Her eyes color?
Brown.
Okay.
she's much older. She's older than her age. And I'm hearing the word she's got
Thank
him
you,
in his
Elizabeth.
sights, but it's not romantic love. She knows something he needs to know, and that's as far as I can go with it.
Yeah, and I'm feeling you need to sit down and just casually talk to her.
Ask her to. I see him if he accesses her, whoever he feels she is. Open her up, just get her going by what's going on in your life. But she's watching you. There's
Wow.
something she wants to share. I don't know. Is it someone you're living with? It's somebody you're in proximity to. But she's quiet and she's in the background.
And
I almost could. Are you sharing an apartment with somebody or a roommate or Faith in California or not California, South Carolina? So I'm going to leave you with that. Blonde hair, brown eyes, blonde hair anyway. I see her as a female blonde hair.
But you also say that she's older.
Well, she's older than her age.
Miss Brittany Larson is in the house.
I'm hearing she's on a par, but I don't know. He's not seeing her that way. Cohort, somebody at work. Yeah, I don't know if I had to get. I don't know how old you are. She's relative to your age. If I had to guess, I'm getting 30s.
Oh, wow.
It's not a child. It's somebody that could express himself. And Victor thinks maybe it's a grandma. It's somebody with some wise energy. So don't be in a hurry to get out of there until you figure out who this is.
And age is what they're asking.
Yeah, and that's what I see her as, not teenager, but not elderly and not middle-aged, 30s or younger, but
And I'm having fun with the list here.
calling the natives hybrid meaning. So I'm going to leave you with that because I have nowhere else to go.
What I got for you is a lot of blockages in your receiving hand. You need to remove those. It's in love, life, and communications. That's where it goes from your. Okay, receiving hand is your left hand, and the blockages are from the top of your pinky finger all the way up through your index finger, and also just at the top of your thumb and index fingers, there's positivity, but all the way down is all blockages. So you need to work on that. Cleansing. I don't know if you take baths, but they're saying I'm trying to decipher if they want you to take a aura cleansing. No. Okay, so then they want you to take a detox bath for cleansing. So there's a lot of things that you've been taking in that are not good for you. Your body's not happy about it. I'm checking your chakras are little cloudiness. Disruption is the word they say on your crown chakra. Third eye is just dealing with disruption in the crown. Throat is decent, is the word is. Work on your high heart chakra. They want you to cleanse it. That you can do. Cleanse activation on your high heart chakra. That is your divine, unconditional love connection. Wow, okay. I'm getting there. Just a second. Heart chakra. What's in the heart chakra? There's a little bit of warmth underneath in your heart chakra, so build up on your unconditional love for yourself. There's a little, okay, I'll use that word, annoyance on top of it in your heart. And this is your creation, because it's centralized. This means you created the annoyance with yourself in your heart chakra. Okay, go on. Gunk. First, I thought the word was clog, but it's gunk in your solar plexus. It's not heavy, but lemon juice is what they're saying. Lemon juice. If you have lemonade, you can drink lemonade, but don't have a lot of sugar in it. If you're going to do sweetener, maple syrup is the best glycemic sweetener. But oh, I'm even hearing lemons, one date, pitted date, and blend them up, added to water. It'll be very good for you. But just one date. Keep going, sacral. What?
I thought she was saying that means drown it with sugar. Let's tell you, saying that.
Don't drown anything with sugar. Oh my goodness.
Coconut sugar is supposed to be okay, but not refined.
Coconut sugar will attract cholesterol. So it's not good. I'm out finishing with sugar. I'm totally got it. Oh, no, it does not. Do not put it. It's some past life stuff as well. I'm feeling the back shoulders, but I was more going with oh my goodness. Sticking to lemons. Yeah, let's stay out of the sugar, guys, because as soon as I read all this about the sugar, your solar plexus were upset. Your body doesn't want any more sugar because you got to cleanse. Okay, so what's going on with the sacral? Sacral is just blasé. So you've got to just cleanse all your chakras. You can do the cleansing, affirmation, guided meditations, whatever resonates with you. But definitely, if you don't have one right now, get an amethyst. It's very important. It'll help balance everything out. But do I need to do? Okay. He flared up. Your right foot flared up for a minute. That it's very restless. That it wants to get moving. That is your male energy. It's calm right now, but that's what it was doing when.
Amethyst, you're talking about?
Amethyst. Hold on a minute.
They're like a purple color.
My favorite color.
I can go get my amethyst.
If you want to get your
You can
amethyst.
show them on the screen that way.
Okay. Okay, anything else that he needs? Yeah, now the restlessness is going back and forth. I'm taking it all in. We appreciate that. Okay. Anything else that needs to be? And it's like sort of what Victor was saying. All of a sudden, as I'm going back up after I checked on the foot chakras, your foot chakras are active, but you are restless. But going back to the shoulders, it's like someone's just holding them down and pressing them down. So let it go. Let it go. Let it go. There you go. Yes, I love it. Love amethyst too, Mr. Victor. Oh my goodness.
Here
You can hold on to it.
This is an amethyst sphere that has been shaped into a sphere, but it comes in crystals and big chunks, but this one just happened to be shaped, but it's the purple.
Yeah, I don't want to put my energy on it because it's good for you.
Just my cat knocks it off the dresser right now, man.
Ooh, that's not good.
But this is the one I was talking to somebody, suddenly my hand was on it in Sedona.
Yes, you were just telling me.
And I thought, well, maybe I was supposed to buy it. So anyway, this is a big chunk of amethyst.
Yeah, you don't
But you
have
can
to
get little ones. You can get, they come in all.
We
all
even
sizes.
have an amethyst mine nearby. Now the floor has the energy. Yeah. Well, it wasn't recently that it knocked it off, but I don't want to.
It's on my dresser. He knocks it off. It's a little stain. So it's okay. So I don't know. I don't feel this thing. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. I've tried putting it under my pillow. I've tried doing all kinds of silly things with it.
You need to
Just holding
program
it.
it first. We'll work on
I've
that.
talked to it. It has
Okay.
talked to me a few times.
Oh, good.
It's feminine. I don't. It's been a long time. Maybe it's lonely.
We'll have to talk about that later.
Yeah.
He's got enough to deal with.
Yeah.
You feel absolutely nothing right. Huh?
I really don't. I mean, it feels good to hold it. It has a nice feel to it, but I don't.
But that statement just seems so, I don't know. Yeah, I get that.
Amethyst I'm used to is, we see it at that crystal shop. It looks like little chunks of crystal. I don't know.
Yeah. Those are the towers. You see a lot of
Yeah.
those. But do you walk through the room?
I've been in the room. They have a whole the place we're talking about is local. They have this whole room just full of amethyst. But I go, oh, this is pretty. She goes in there and melts. Don't you? Don't you buzz when you walk in there?
It's not melt. No, I absorb all that energy.
Really?
It's beautiful.
That's wild.
It's very balancing. I love that.
You were the
It's
only
like,
creeped out? What did I do?
I don't know. I don't know who she's talking about, but you are the only creeped out. I have no idea what she meant by
Maybe
that.
maybe Taya. Are you sensitive to crystals, Taya? Maybe you're. I'm not sensitive to the energy. I knew a gal that could not go into a crystal store because she'd sit there and just go, at the doorway. She could only stand to be in there about a minute, and then she had to get out, whatever it was doing to her.
Ooh, all of a sudden I'm feeling a lot of. I think I'm feeling that crystal off of you. Woo!
Does this help your smoking? Or you didn't want to hold it?
No, I don't want to touch it.
This is your.
That one I can handle. Yes, because it's selling it.
Are we working on anybody
Okay.
here?
Who's next? Anything else? It's not. It's meaningless to me. Woo!
Yeah. It's fun to. Some people don't get buzzed. I don't get buzzed by it. Julie does.
Oh, yes. Well, when you're a strong empath, you get a lot of feelings. Anyway, okay. Next, who you got next?
Well, I've got unbalanced Cynthia and Brittany.
Well, Cynthia didn't come pop up.
And you were able to help Leonard because I wasn't much used to him there.
Yes, you were. You helped him. Okay. Yeah. He was absorbing. I've got Karen, Brittany, Lewis. Anybody have a question?
Cynthia, Brittany, Karen is what I've got.
Yeah.
Leonard,
well, we've already asked Cynthia.
Leonard
Cynthia, and she hasn't come back. Thank you, Leonard. And the blonde person is a married person and looks like I better end the affair before it starts. Thank you. Yes, I would say so.
Is that for Lewis? Or was that for Leonard?
That was Leonard said. Just saw it may take weeks to restore power to. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm feeling it's not going to be good. And then the heat comes in at the end of summer.
Got to buy all those
That's what I'm being told.
solar panel batteries ahead of time.
Yeah.
Learn to camp. You will learn to be proficient at camping. I've thought about that in disaster areas. Do you learn to camp really fast? Rough it?
There was a book that was written many years ago called Roughing It Easy. And I have a feeling we all are going to need that book. Just saying. He is here, really. Yeah, but they're saying it's going to...
We are in Phoenix.
Area. Yeah. Arizona. Arizona.
Southeast Phoenix.
Yes. We usually aren't in this... I mean, usually when I go live, I'm not in the same place as the person I'm going live with. But I make exceptions for Mr. Scott. Just saying. Okay. Nobody's popping in. Nobody has a question. Nobody wants to...
They're just enamored with us and want to just listen to us talk and be philanthropists.
Speaking of that, with all the people we're connected with, I want to make sure everybody knows about this weekend. Missy's Mysteries Mystic Bazaar, Saturday, May 18th from 11 to 5. That is on the northwest corner of Shea and Scottsdale Roads in the in the business subdivision to that site. Anyway, Mr. Don from Sonoran Mystic Tarot will be there. He will also be there with his book that he authored and published, The Ultimate Power Within, Unleashing the Magic of Affirmations by Don Rumer-Rivera. Okay, and
Sarita.
Miss Susan will be Wednesday. She will be at Rising Phoenix. I think that's the store. Yes, for platform mediumship from 7 to 9. I don't have a poster on that,
She's
but
going to do that?
yeah, she's going to do that. It's been a while for her, but she's going to do it.
I do platform psychic stuff, platform medium stuff.
Well, you also do channeling platform.
True.
And Sonoran Mystic Tarot YouTube channel. Please stop by and see him. He's got daily downloads. He also has weekly tarot readings for the astrology. And yes, that was Western astrology. Sonoran Mystic Tarot also has a full moon ritual. We've got a full moon coming up, so please go to his full moon ritual so you can see what to do. On Monday, tea time with Naturally Divine Goddess Tarot, 10-ish Eastern Daylight Time. I always say between 10 and 11-ish Eastern Daylight Time is when it starts. Okay, and Miss Shauna Sellers, which is Naturally Divine Goddess Tarot, she also has merchandise. She has I wouldn't say makeup, but skincare. Okay, I like that better. And jewelry and other things, and they're all handmade, not mass produced. So go check that out. She has other things. I'm not sure she's still selling her planner for 15% off, but go check that out. And my partner here today has a book, but this is his Facebook, and this is his book. We're still working on his YouTube channel to get the right one for him, and other things going on with the Gabriel project, and we'll get those done in the next week or so. Okay.
Tell you very profound words. Just keep growing. Just keep living.
And let's see what else we got. Also, I want to remind everyone that YouTube channel Calling on Angels 1111 produces love readings, astrology love readings for each one of the astrology signs each week.
Oh, does she do all 12?
She does all 12. And I've never sent you the Pisces one, have I?
No.
I've got to send that to you. Okay. Yeah, well, I'll put you on the list to send it direct so that you see it, because they're really great.
Does she do them every day, or just does 12 for the week?
12 for the week.
12 for the week.
Yeah. And they're all love readings. So, yeah, you probably appreciate those, huh?
I'll take all the help I can get. You let her
Yes,
blow up dolls.
yes. Okay. And that's her Facebook page. I can't believe you said that. Anyway, also, and a reminder that Mr. Victor does readings too, and he's very good at that. And for those of you who like chatting with Mr. Victor,
in Sweden.
Yes. And I want to remind everybody of Mystic Matt and Master Tony's store in Corpus Christi, Elements, Realms, and Beyond, at 1913 South Staples in Corpus Christi. Now, if you're in the area, I hope he doesn't have any left, but he is selling Susan's book. I have a feeling he's sold out of Don's book, but I could be wrong on that. But go check it out. It'll be great for you. Okay, wow. I got a lot of stuff in there. I got to go find.
He's not in the flood area, is he?
Continue life. We aren't the through learning. Yes. Every day you learn more and more every day. Yes. Okay.
Got a squirrel up there. Chase Rice.
Chase Rice. I'm chasing you away.
Very good.
And don't mess with Cynthia. I mean, come on. She's not going to fall for your stuff. And we just missed 10-10. I mean, I know it happened, but anyway.
Okay, who's next? The world must be a good place today. Nobody's got any questions.
Nobody questions today. I thought I saw one before we went on. Who was it?
Everybody
you said
happy with their
Sarita came in.
marriages. Everybody love their children. Everybody loves their jobs.
I think we missed reading Sarita. So, Sarita, did you need...
Thanks, Dave. You're tuned into. I feel that.
Yeah. Thanks, Dave. And you can always come on Tuesday nights between 6 and 8 to the Zoom class. I'm going to pop that up real quick. Anybody who wants to learn more or just understand more, please come to the Zoom class. You would have to send an email to Mr. Don Rumer-Rivera at advice. I'll get this up there. For Tuesday free Zoom psychic class, email Don Rumer-Rivera at advice@sonoranmystictarot.com, and it happens between 6 and 8 Mountain Standard Time. Okay, which on a daily basis would be 8 hours from now. So you would have to look at your time and see that. So what is your question, Miss Sarita?
Sarita. It has a. Why does that take me to, like, south of the border, Mexico? Sarita. And I see a big. What's that Mexican hat dance? Has flair to it. Sarita. I wonder what the English translation would be for that. No question. No question, no concerns. I have not heard of Will Durant. Oh, Sarita. What's the nationality of that name? Sarita.
Durant.
Sarita is way more fun
Sarah.
to say than Sarah. Sarita. Rolls off my tongue better.
Well, I get, as soon as, I mean, I hadn't even seen Sarah, but I just heard Smile. You know, the song, Sarah Smile.
Something about a dog. If you got Spanish, okay, that makes sense.
Espanol.
Yeah, Espanol. Yeah, Sarita. I see a little Lopso, a gray Lopso. Very close
Means
animal.
princess. Ooh. I like princess instead of, no offense to those who have the name Sarah, but I like princess. I just say it.
Isn't every little girl a princess? I saw a cute thing on Instagram. Mother had this very unruly daughter. She was in a princess dress. They're walking through a parking lot with police cars, and there happened to be a policeman outside his car, and she was throwing a little fit, and he told her to touch his car with her wand, and all the sirens and lights went off. And then there was another car, so he told her it took her out of her mad. It was a cute video. She was just doing her little princess thing, and they either had alarms on, but something about her hitting the car would set all the alarms off. She loved it. It was great. Advice on relationships, are they worth it? You know what I have found? Advice is way more valuable after you've been through the fire. It means so much more to you afterwards because you can relate back to it. You go, oh.
Well, not only that, you don't listen ahead of time.
Yeah. You're enamored with them.
I mean, how many times have people said, yeah. I don't
Everybody
think
else
so
can
for
see.
you.
Yeah.
And you're going, oh, but it's fine. Pink flag instead of red. I'm just saying.
I still like that application process. The dating here. I'm submitting my application to take you out, but you have to answer these questions first.
Yes, and if you didn't understand him, was it a YouTube or what?
It was a YouTube thing.
YouTube video
Yeah, that
where
was cute.
a guy handed a
Approached a gal on a patio. She was eating,
application. Yeah.
and he walked up and handed her unfolded paper and gave her. He wanted to take her out, didn't know if her madam, and it was here's my application. She's looking at it and like, what? He says, well, this is my application for a date. You know, if you find something, if I meet your qualifications, you know, feel free to call me again. It's hilarious.
And I think everybody should be carrying those around if they want a date. I'm just saying. I'm not looking to, so I'm good.
You could have you could put them in plastic, you know. So they're always available. Flyers.
That's right.
You can throw them out at every intersection.
No, I'm not that. Yeah, no, thank you. Happy Friday, everybody.
Hello, fire.
And what is the food of the day? The Friday fun day. What is it? Fast Food Friday. What is the food for the day, Miss Angie?
I don't know if hope is the right word to you or whether is it expectations?
All you need is love. Love. All you need is love. Yeah. Right.
Love. I was playing with what she said. Hope.
I know, but
that hope. That,
hope is good, but it's.
Or is that in there with faith? Faith, hope, and charity.
Happy May 18th. Supposed to be the luckiest day of the year.
That's tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
What's happening tomorrow?
Tomorrow is May 18th, the luckiest day of the year. So,
all this visionary
manifestations, you're already screwed with having
the expectation. Yeah.
See, I don't have any expectations.
That's where I was going to
go with the flow.
If you don't have the expectation,
yeah,
you're way better off.
I don't know what I'm eating today, too. Oh, well.
There has to be somebody that needs our wisdom out here.
Sarita.
This is sad. All we have are all these evolved people. Nobody's whining, crying, or complaining.
Susan said, we have a no smoking and no whining
sign.
I need to put that up, yes. And I'm just letting.
Is somebody smoking?
Oh, my goodness. It's my daughter. Hello, daughter.
Where is she heading to?
Just wanted to pop in before I start traveling. Where are you traveling? Are you going? Oh, are you flying out? Is this the weekend? Is this it? I think she's going to Vegas. Don't tell nobody.
Oh, she's not coming to see you.
No. Hey, I'm not far away. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But down. She and her, I think this is her weekend. Yes, Vegas today.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Her and her brother are celebrating their birthday. They don't have the same birthday, but they're very close. So they're going to Vegas to celebrate their birthdays.
Oh, fun. Brother and sister are going doing that. It's interesting.
Yeah.
They must be close.
Yes, they are. They're good people. Plantain lime. First it was oats and yogurt. Now it's plantain and lime. Ooh, chips. Oh, wow. You do eat well, don't you? So I wouldn't do all the oats, but that's just me. Sun conjunct Jupiter. Catherine Metcalf did a post on it. All astrologers have been talking about it. Okay, yes, I did see that earlier that when you're talking about astrology, and we're talking Western astrology, is that Catherine Metcalf does astrology, and she has, I think it was a YouTube video on it. So it's a good one to see. No one's asking any questions. So are you at the airport right now, Miss Shelby? And they have a nice airport there. I won't say where she's leaving from. Then you please don't say that. We don't need everybody to know where you're at this moment. But I like that airport. It's nice, comfortable. Anyway, and it's not like Phoenix. Okay. Everybody's quiet today.
Yeah, very quiet.
No, not yet. I need to drive to go pick up my brother. Oh, okay. Well, have fun picking up your brother.
That's wild. A brother and sister traveling like that.
Well, I was told that my brother and I are going to be traveling by car and doing psychic fairs and different things. So
Interesting.
I already want to do a. I was saying a U.S. tour, but now I'm being told North American tour. So
Yes, Daisy. Questions. Fire
type
away.
of questions are you taking? Any? Fire away. We don't now. If you really want, yes, we're taking questions, Daisy. Can you tell me about a new love? Sarita, you know Wednesdays are love readings. Um, but we owe you one, Sarita, so we'll do that. So, yes, Wednesdays are love readings. That's the best time to get them because the love goddess is on. But
Preferably anything but love questions.
yeah, if he wants to do the love
I'll
question, he'll
go
answer them. But
if I get something.
yeah, but that doesn't mean they'll give that because it's about lifting messages from my guides regarding. Well, my question, what is coming towards me? I like that. So we're going to do Sarita first because she's been waiting for 3 months.
Sarita.
Sarita. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Okay, let's new love. Well, we're going to tap into what's going on.
What I'm hearing is tread lightly. She's got somebody in her sights.
Yeah.
Sarita, is there somebody you're interested in?
Yeah.
I don't think that's.
They're
They're saying look elsewhere.
Yeah. You're not paying attention to your intuition either.
And
Discombobulated.
you're in too big of a rush. Gee, I wonder who else does that.
I have no idea.
No idea.
Anyway, the universe has the person for you. It's just you're not ready yet.
This is Sarita we're talking about there.
This is Sarita.
But she's boxed in emotionally. Something is.
Yeah.
And this new love isn't going to fix that.
Remember, no one can complete you. You have to complete yourself. You have to be your authentic self in order to be complete.
Yeah, she's not looking in, she's looking out. And
in first.
She doesn't want to look in. She's afraid of the pain.
Ooh, thank you, 856.
And
we're answering your love. We're answering it, Sarita. We're talking to you about love.
Yeah, you're on the hot seat, kiddo.
Yeah. Did you hear any of the things we said?
If you get a chance, go back. Basically, you're looking for external satiation.
What are your words?
My words?
Yes. What are you looking for from other people?
Approval. External approval.
Yeah.
That I'm okay.
But
I know I'm okay. But
you have to give your own approval of you. You have to approve of yourself. You have to be your own best friend. You have to love yourself unconditionally. I'm feeling stuff in your solar plexus and your heart chakra, but it's not a whole lot of warmth. So you need to be working on that.
But Sarita, you're not, there's something you got to be dealing with about you. You got to look internally. You're distracting yourself with external.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all guilty of this, but it's energy on the left side of your body, and I'm not an energy person. That's Julie's area. But I just feel this energy on the left side. I'm hearing the word devoid. That is not one of my words. Devoid of connection. Okay, let's go to childhood trauma. Let's go to past injuries. Let's go to past hurt feeling. There's something gnawing at you that you're ignoring that has to be recognized. And once you get that out of the way, you're more likely to attract somebody. But you got some energy that's unfinished connection with self.
But you're feeling it on your left side.
I'm feeling it over here.
Yes.
And I don't know what that means.
That is a female energy.
Oh, okay.
So you're saying past.
I just feel there's just this heaviness to me on her left side.
And his first thing would be mom. Mom that causes that. So I don't know if that's you. If you're still needing to cleanse the past, forgive the past, and the female energy, and I'm getting it too.
She's distracting herself
with other things.
Yeah, as we do.
Yeah, we have a tendency to procrastinate what needs to be done here and now.
Oh, and so be conscious of the past, and some forgiveness is involved. You've got to understand, Sarita, that it's not your fault. It is just, and you're not a victim. It's a happenstance of circumstances that has created whatever this thing is, whether it's forgiveness or ill-willed feelings of self. You don't, lack of worthiness, self-worthiness. You've got to recognize your value in this, your valued self. They're saying you can't go find it in another person. Okay, good. You heard us.
That was from before.
So look internally, ask for some guidance, just whatever it is you do in the morning to your deity. Just say, hey, help me. I need to figure this thing out, whatever it is. I want to be free of it. I want to be cleaned up. Send me. Instagram talks to me. I tell Julie this all the time. It's amazing, this stuff. And I don't mean the junk reels. I mean heavy philosophical hitters come through on there for me. And the universe talks to me right and left. So that's my go-to source.
And the book, will the book be finished? Are you writing a book?
If you finish it.
Yeah, that's the only way it can get done.
We know a publisher.
Yes, we do know a publisher. And even if you've got it partly done, want some direction, and there was somebody in the chat, I don't know if it was you, Sarita, and I'm hearing that possibly, is that they had quite a few books done, but didn't want to publish anything yet. Didn't think they were good enough.
But she's on.
Yeah, again, Taya. Yes, we agree with you, Taya. But the thing is, if you're not certain of it, but you want someone, common sense answer, yes, it is. Yeah, I know it's not intuitive at all. But if you want a perspective, a professional perspective on the book, then I suggest you email advice at Sonoran Mystic Tarot, that keeps going by at the bottom, and let him know you would like his opinion.
She's on a break, though. Her energies they're sort of on hold. They're waiting for her to take a turn, clear a channel. There's something in her way at the moment. So the flow's not there.
She has a blocks in giving. Yeah, communications and love and life. She's got blocks. Cleansing. Detox bath as well. But they also told me that you needed a divine feminine goddess activation guided meditation. There's more than one out there. Whichever one resonates with you the highest, go for it. Okay. You can do this, Rita, but take care of you first.
Yeah, you got some work to do. So don't.
Yeah, and don't expect it to be done. But like I said, tomorrow is, as Angie said, the luckiest day of the year so far. So take advantage of it. Get your projects done, work on them, whatever. If you feel there's still blocks, then do your best to manifest what you need here at the moment. But take care of you.
Sarita, sit down with a tablet. They ask some questions, some connection from beyond. They just want to do some talking to you, play with that. I see you doing it in the morning with some coffee, sitting at your kitchen counter, doing something like that. Just say, hey, what does he want me to know? And just start writing, see what they tell you. And we can move on. So go, be happy. 2 scoops of ice cream and call us in the morning. That was Sarita. I had Daisy come in, and who else? You had questions today. Who else you got next?
Oh, well, you've got the list. I've got a list too, but
Brittany and
No.
Karen Gibbons,
Karen, did you need anything today?
Creating Balance,
And there's Lewis.
and Lewis and Daisy.
And then we've got KT and Daisy
Yeah, KT just came in.
and Angie. A5 says.
KT, Angie. I need to radiate you like this.
Okay. So do we want to do career for Angie or do we want to do KT?
Daisy
What
is not
type
here.
of what is coming towards me?
There was a Daisy that floated.
Yeah, Daisy was after these.
Oh, after
These people came in first.
Okay, so we're doing Marsha Hunt.
What?
Marsha
Oh.
Hunt just came in.
Yeah, she just came in. Hi, Marcia.
So I'm sorry, I keep asking the same quiz. Tell me
Either
what to do.
A5 says or KT.
Pick one.
Okay. Since she's been here the longest. Miss A5 says, Miss Angie. Message career outlook, not metaphysical career. Getting in mixed messages. Oh, at work. She has more than one job.
Yeah, I remember she
No.
said she's working 2 jobs.
Well, she works more than 2, but
Does
2 non-metaphysical stuff. Yeah.
Angie, A5, career.
What you got?
This is a silly picture, Angie. I don't know why I'm getting this. They're showing me you putting a bonnet on your head that's covered with flowers and 2 ribbons down the side, tying it under your chin. Let me play with this. I have no idea where this is going.
I know what that
Bonnet, Easter bonnet. Easter's come and gone.
has nothing to do with Easter. Just say.
No. Smell the roses. I'm sorry. I feel like a failure.
No, you're not.
No, it's just
Keep
not.
going.
Tell me what we're supposed to do. Hey. They're telling, here's the words I'm getting. The flowers, though. There's something about the flowers.
Yes.
Either gardening or just, you're too consumed with work and you need what do I want to call it? A side gig, something else to put your energy into that's not work related. I don't, is she in the garden? You know her better than I do. Gardening, growing flowers, plants.
No, she lives in an apartment, so
Okay.
she has some plants, I think, but
But
not a whole
she's
lot.
focused too much on work. They want you to do some play.
I think that's probably the mixed messages she's getting is. I love that, Taya. That is hilarious. No earth stuff. Nope, she doesn't do earth stuff. She's a water sign. She's a Pisces.
I see her just totally, she's sitting at a desk with a pencil in her hand, totally consumed with work.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting. Not healthy. There needs to be some diversion, and rightfully so, you're worried about making an income, paying the bills, especially as much as she works. No earth stuff. Of course, that goes to non-earth. What do you do? The flowers, though. I can't kick in on the flowers. Okay, your turn.
Well, I'm interpreting your flower stuff. I go on a trip or 2 every month and been consumed with Brandon's graduation.
Is that
Yes.
son or
Son. Yes, her son is graduating
okay?
high school. He's already gotten 2 degrees in college.
Well, that was before he got out of high school. That's
Yes.
right. Oh, I remember now.
Now you remember. Thank you, Shelby. This is for you. A5 says.
But I'm not getting anything about career. I'm just feeling lighten the load. I know you got to keep doing what you do to keep your job, but there's a stress point she keeps hitting.
But the flowers and everything, and what that would be interpreted to me, what is the guy's site?
My site?
Yeah.
What is my
He
site?
works with the Gabriel
Gabriel Project.
Gabriel Collective, sorry.
Scott Underwood at Gmail is my email if you got questions.
But he's clairvoyant.
Inspired speaking, messages,
He channels. And
all around wisdom.
But as far as a bonnet with flowers on top and roses,
I mean,
do you know what those mean?
no. That's why you're here.
Marriage.
Ah!
And Miss Angie doesn't do love readings. Just saying. She doesn't accept them.
She doesn't do
So
marriage.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Well, Brandon is going to go to college soon. So anyway, let's see. What am I? Oh, yeah. So his site would be, well, he has an email. I don't know if you met his,
Thanks, Taya. Yeah, scottunderwood@gmail is my.
hold on.
Julie's going to pop it up here.
And it's going there right now. scottunderwood@gmail.com
I
is,
should
is
jump
being
over
done.
there and visit.
But this is his website.
And if you'd like some direct questions, you can get me at scottunderwood@gmail,
Which is going right now
which is going at the bottom.
of our pictures. Okay. A5 says, anything for career that she need to.
I'm not getting any hits.
Um,
I know she's working. I know she's solid. I know she's engaged, ingrained.
but she's getting mixed signals. I'm feeling on the right side, male, equal to, less than, and higher status. All male energy it's like a fog. And then I'm getting female energy at or above level that I'm getting annoyance, and then I'm getting unconcerned. So
I'm getting she's very anchored, very ingrained where she is.
yeah.
And she's in a definite pattern, routine. I mean, I get the
Yeah, but
solid
she's
breakdown.
there's changes coming through there, and I feel them, but
Hi, Jennifer.
the heavier burden is on the male energy side, and higher up male energy. Not true negativity, but annoyance. They're annoyed. They're being annoyed by your productivity and attention to detail. That's what I'm getting. What is going on with the female side? Um,
She's lacking balance. To me, I see all the work,
I love both my jobs.
all the energy into the.
Yeah,
work
that's why I'm
side.
getting that okay, that word is too comfortable. Reminds me of Tina's story. Okay, you might not have been there 30 years, but that's what I'm getting, is that it's be prepared. Be prepared for the 2x4.
Yeah, that was my cat. Didn't mean this. It was not spirits. My cat was moving.
And he's coming back up.
Ow.
Just never know. Yeah, he's not my cat. He's his cat. So. Out of the blue. Huh? No? Okay, anything else that Angie needs to know? And their word for you is patience, but yeah, be prepared to walk away from her jobs. Both. Hold on. They're saying Amazon will still be there when you want it, need it,
Gotta have it.
feel it. Yeah, when you feel you need it. But this other one, the words are patience, but rise above. And that's what they keep saying, rise above. Don't. It's just selected for a new. Aha! Okay. 10 swords. Well, you're getting a tower because it's a new project. But I'm hearing rise above. So it's definitely going to be a change. But walk away from the present thing. Yeah, it's just all running. I mean, it's a running tab that's saying patience, rising above, moving on, It's a cycle. But you are getting messages, but definitely keep going. We always get a message for ourselves at when
When Gabe pops in.
the Gabriel Collective comes in. Okay, anything
What's
else?
funny, it's always easy to get everybody else's messages.
Yeah.
Wrong.
They're pointing at your third eye too, Angie. I don't know if you like blueberries or not, but I never really asked you that.
That's a funny question.
Yeah, but definitely. Well, it's because it's a third eye. Third eye needs blueberries. I'm eating blackberries right now, and it works not as good, but tastefully enough for it. And they're just saying blockages. So cleanse your third eye. Something you're eating that is just bringing it in. And I know you've got things you've got to take care of. I have blueberries in my
I
yogurt.
keep getting
Yes.
she's-
Are they fresh? Fresh blueberries, or are you already? You have the processed yogurt with blueberries already in them. It has to be fresh. What? What's going on?
I'm getting nothing. Angie, something's very rigid about you, energy, work, or something. And there's a story about the old oak tree. That this was a Disney thing. The old oak tree is in a storm, resisting the wind, and the wind gets so strong it finally uproots the tree.
Mhm.
The willow, on the other hand, bent with the wind and just and it was fine at the end of the storm. The point being rigid and trying to resist as opposed to being flexible. And but there's something very. What are you doing that's making you so rigid? It's work. It's just she's ground in with the work. Take a breath and breathe. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm not scolding you. I keep getting this. What do I want to say? Not blockage, but rigidness about. Oh, you wouldn't be a controlling person, would you?
She is a Pisces.
Pisces usually aren't too controlling,
Really?
except in their dating career.
Really? Sorry.
I didn't know anything.
Blueberries twice a day. Once a day is not enough. They want you to do it at night before bedtime. That's what I'm getting. So if you're doing your yogurt and blueberries in the daytime, you need to do at least blueberries at nighttime. If you're doing the yogurt and blueberries at nighttime, then you need to do at least blueberries in the daytime. So yeah, that's what they're
I want her to
me
break
twice.
free, is what they're saying. Break free. Break free.
You've
It's
got
like
that. I'm doing nutrition. So.
It's like she's tethered down. You know how they would take a
Okay.
hot air balloon or a blimp or something, and all the ropes are holding to the ground.
Yeah.
Snip the ropes and just sort of float.
Soar.
Yeah.
I get messages constantly, very connected to my guides. I am waiting on whatever to happen, but the messages are daily, and the same thing just keeps saying it's coming.
What,
it's
it's the same
coming.
thing?
Yes, the changes. The Tower card. The changes are coming, and that's what I'm hearing. Rise above, patience, and
Float
rise
away.
above.
Untethered.
And he's talking about being untethered. So that's what I'm getting, is that you're rising above. And I'm talking at work. He thinks you're tethered to your work too. You've gotten too comfortable. Work is what I was told. He's saying that you need to
Too focused on
untether.
the work.
You're too focused
Yeah.
on it.
Something
So-
she's buried in the work.
Yeah. Even though you're doing other things. And I want to talk to you about a travel in July. So I don't know what you got planned. So I will text you later on that. Okay.
Go, be happy, Angie.
Yes, and you got this. KT, do we have time? You
Yeah.
have time for one more.
Yeah, I'll keep going.
KT.
We've got Marcia and Jennifer too. I don't think we'll get them.
No, we won't get to them.
KT, what you got?
Oh, she's so quick. Is go with the flow, but the Capricorn moon, that's the controlling one. That's right. Capricorn is, my Saturn is in Capricorn. So,
I'm sorry, this is reference you or A5?
no, I was just talking to A5
Oh, okay.
says. She was talking about Pisces is go with the flow, but her Capricorn moon is a bit
KT,
controlling.
they're showing me at a bowling alley. Do you bowl? I don't know if you do or not, but you are in a bowling alley and you are getting ready to roll this ball down toward the pins. Yeah, drum roll.
And what happens?
She's rolling the ball down the wrong alley. Throw your ball at the right pins. Okay, so that would mean aim is off. Direction, flow.
She needs to get back on her path.
Well, the other thing is she's lined up on the gutter in the
Ooh.
bowling alley, you know, all the little
Yeah.
troughs on the side. So she's all fired up, ready to throw this ball, but she's aimed right into the gully. She's not aimed at the center pin. And she's so intent on throwing this ball. You know how when you're playing tennis, there has to be some grace and some calculated movement. If you overcorrect, you know, if you're swinging too hard, it's too much too soon, then the ball doesn't go the right direction. So, how does that translate to bowling? Bowling balls are hard to throw.
They're a little heavier too.
Yeah, you're overcorrecting. That's control. Relax. Back up.
Relinquish control and surrender.
I want to go family/work. There's a daughter. The words I'm hearing are let her breathe. If she's not a daughter, she's like a daughter. And it's time to step back and let her function, to allow her to learn the necessary steps of the dance. Okay. So if you don't, I got to go daughter here. I could be off, but it's somebody else in your life that you're overpowering. I'm hearing. Let her
Not
breathe.
intentionally, not intentionally.
Yeah, not on purpose. You mean well. She's no dummy, whoever this person is, and she has sense you're not allowing her to explore. She's not going to learn if she doesn't make mistakes, and I think you're too enamored. There might be no children. Then do you have somebody, a cohort at work, somebody? There's somebody around you. You have an animal. You have a cat. So who is it? Somebody at work.
Yeah.
No
Some
children.
people do have dogs.
Oh, that's right. There are dog people. I forget they're out there. Okay.
Sorry.
You got a neighbor. You got a sibling. You got a
Niece.
something.
I think it's closer to work, but
Excuse me, my cat.
cat. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so now I know I got somebody in the corner here. Are you trying to control the cat? I don't know. I'm totally.
You can't control cats.
No, I keep trying. Mine does not cooperate.
I know herding cats is.
And herding chickens. Ooh, okay. We're getting closer.
Sister. Younger sister. Yes? No. Is it?
Okay, but there's still control on your part toward this female, whoever she is. Let her make her own mistakes.
Let her go.
It's the old not my monkey, not my circus thing.
Yeah, and you want her to learn from your mistakes, but she's got to make her own.
Julie and I were talking about this before. Somebody asked us, I think it was Patel, about advice. And that advice always makes more sense after you've been through the melee, because you don't listen in the beginning.
Right.
So that's when you get to say, I told you so. That's the reward there.
Yeah. Well, I spoil a cat. Older sister. Yeah, that's what I thought. Older, but because you've got feeling younger, a younger
I
female.
kept getting younger female, younger than you. Somebody.
Well, the cat would be younger than her.
Somebody you
This
influence.
Does your older sister have a daughter?
Don't appreciate us too much. I'm not hitting anything here unless there's something you're not telling me.
Because the cat is important and all, but the cat is helping you as much as you're helping it. You might spoil it. Yes, you spoil it too much. That's what they're saying. Yes, you do too much. No, she doesn't have a donut gut, and I'm still stuck with what he's saying because I know he's usually 100%. But my annoyance is older female, so that's your sister, and it's an annoyance to you. You need to let. To me, it's like give her a great big hug and appreciate everything she's done, everything she continues to do. But
The roles are reversed. Birth order. The older one's usually the more responsible, the more driven, the more.
well, she has been taking care of her. That's what.
So she's taking care of the sister.
No,
The older one's been taking care of her.
yes, that's what she said. Sister that supports me.
Who? Why are you letting your sister support you?
Well, now you were thinking reverse.
I was
so
thinking somebody
you're
was
tapping into her sister and not
No,
her.
I'm tapping. Well, that could be, but
Not
somebody's
that not that he's trying to.
somebody's trying to control somebody, and like you said, the annoyance factor.
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
And you got to let go of the annoyance. Whichever one of you is doing this, stop.
Support emotionally. Okay, she's your emotional support. Okay, good. And it's okay to be
Okay.
emotional, but you have to be self-sufficient. You are worthy. You are enough. So you need to strengthen yourself more. Love yourself more. That's the word that's coming out. Love, 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 love. Um, Tapping into that. I still feel an annoyance on the older, the female side,
Hello, Rachel.
but it's almost older than a sister. Got to head out. Love listening in with you guys.
Thank you,
Blessings.
thank
And
you.
thank you, Shelby, for joining in. And say hi to your brother. Say hi, Bubba. Anyway, okay. Um, and call me when you leave Vegas. I don't think you're going to call me before that. Anyway, all right. So yeah, be more.
So I'm hearing
You are-
live and let go.
Yeah,
Cut the strings. Like you were saying, if she is to depend on yourself more than another.
yeah.
But I don't know what the age. It's more like a mother-daughter thing.
Yeah, and that's what the annoyance is more older woman than a sister, even if the sister was of a mother's age, and I'm talking 16 to 20 years older.
Yeah.
This is more like grandma.
Somebody's not letting somebody explore their own, shall we say, reality.
And maybe you've gotten stuck with her support, that just her being there for you all the time. Maybe that's what, yeah, that's what I'm feeling. That's where you're stuck in that mode. But I can tell you, KT, you have a lot of strengths. And I put up that you need that in the chat. Whoever's in here, Divine Feminine Goddess connection is very important. Activate your Divine Feminine Goddess. And they have guided meditations for you to use on YouTube. And go with the ones that highly resonate with you. I would not go with more than 30 minutes.
She's trying too hard to hit the target.
Yeah, but you
whatever
have
the
to
target
be.
is. I'm doing good, Rach.
Yeah, you have to be you. You have to be your authentic self, and you haven't found yourself yet. That's what they're saying. You haven't found your true.
I can see it on her face. I can see her
Authentic.
body language.
Oh,
I
my
can see it
goodness.
all.
Yeah. You are enough. You are worthy. But activate that Divine Feminine Goddess. Because you're going to be more yourself once you find out who you truly are. Wow. There's a lot of warmth, and I think that's from your sister as well. He is He is.
Now, if I could just learn my own lessons.
Yes. What is it? Yeah, I was thinking preaching in the choir, but that's not it.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. Thank you, everybody, for this energy. And it feels so much better that not a whole lot of smoking was coming in today. I didn't feel it. So either I.
We should hang a sign right here. So it's no
But
smoke.
no, it's been really good today, and I love it. The only thing I've got is oh, whose is this? Is this KT? Okay. KT, when was the last time you were you get a physical that you gotta? I'm always learning, and the woman, I like the woman.
She's my handler. Tells me what buttons to push.
Yeah, it's never too late to learn. I learn something new every day. I'm always learning. KT, you need to. All of a sudden, they're telling me you need to pay attention. I'm getting.
Yes, Julie.
Yeah, don't. Woman is not. Yeah, definitely not my name. You can call me goddess. That's fine. Hey, I'm not being weird.
Hey,
call
woman.
me divine. That's what I am.
John
That's what
Lennon
you are.
called his wife woman.
Yeah. Okay, KT, pay attention. There is. I don't want to use that word. Okay, they're changing it to annoyance. Solar plexus right below your diaphragm, center left. So if you're feeling anything there, definitely get it checked out. They're saying it's not urgent, but get yourself checked out. Okay, and if it's time for a wellness check, get a wellness check. But you definitely need to see a professional. And they're saying, nope, that's all that female annuals need. Female annuals, beautiful. Get this. Maybe that's why they're paying attention. Elizabeth,
Save that for next week. I don't think we'll get to you.
well, all I can say is on the sports car, a big resounding capital N, capital O.
They're saying you don't need it, is what I'm hearing.
Waste of time, waste of money. Okay. Okay. Anything else that we need to do? KT, I hope that helps you. Definitely get that scheduled. They're saying ASAP. It's not. They're also telling me it is not life threatening, but get it scheduled. Because sometimes schedules can be 2 months ahead of time or more.
Yeah,
so get it scheduled.
That's true too.
Soon, like yesterday. Okay, that's how soon. Okay. Actually, we have 2 minutes for Gabriel, the Gabriel Collective. So Daisy will have
She
to.
says she doesn't need the sports car.
She doesn't.
Midlife crisis thing.
Yeah, they're saying no. Waste time, waste money. On Sunday at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. It will be A5 says, I hope, and Sherry Berry that will be doing readings, free readings, and that's on Sunday. Monday is tea time. I already talked about that earlier. But you go ahead with Gabriel Project. Gabriel Collective, because I got to get rid of this.
Karen, let's way back up there. All right, let's tune into the Gabe gang. I'm hearing the word garages. Let them get situated while they're in the garage. Let us introduce ourselves to those newcomers who have joined this collective today in the internet that you use to socially connect. Our internet is much more streamlined because it does not involve wires. Our communication is clearer and faster, and shall we say, more sparklingly interactive. Those of you who have participated today have learned more than you are aware of. Many of you come together for personal, shall we say, reasons, interactions, and answers, which is way more or less personal than you believe. Your questions of purpose for each are also someone else's answers. We always encourage vulnerability and the opportunity to express who you are. And the ongoing theme that we wish to purport to you with great clarity is know who you are. This whole session today has presented many opportunities for those involved to take a better look at themselves in the mirror emotionally. Go in first before you go outside first. And the inward path will take you to the outside that you need to connect with. The path is much shorter that direction. Most of you put it in reverse. You go outside, which eventually leads to little snippets of the inside connection. The inside connection purportedly is not as much, shall we say, full of exhilaration as the external one. However, the internal one is much safer and much more satiating and much more long-lasting. Once you establish that groundwork, the external validation you're looking for is much more meaningful and enduring. We wish you well, all of you, in your journey, be it a bowling alley with a misguided ball or with a, shall we say, an arrow shot into the air with no intended target. Be who you are, be at peace, know who you are, and love each other continually. We honor all of you in each of your steps and understand there's no misguided direction. Each step you take takes you somewhere toward the path of success. Honor and blessings to you all. This is the Gabriel Collection. Until we meet again. And that's them, guys.
Ooh, feels much better.
What did Karen have?
I don't. We got to keep going. Oh, why does this keep coming up? Okay, we got to get. I thought I had it out. Okay. Thank you guys for coming in. We really appreciate it. Again, A5 Says will be on Sunday afternoon, 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time-ish. And Naturally Divine Goddess Tarot will be on tea time at 10 to 11-ish Eastern Daylight Time. Tuesday morning will be Susan, Grayson, and myself at 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And Wednesday morning at 8 a.m. will be Calling on Angels, Bonnie, and myself at 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Again, Wednesday evening will be A5 Says and Sonoran Mystic Tarot. And that's 6 p.m.-ish Wednesday evenings. Thursday mornings will be Naturally Divine Goddess Tarot and Sonoran Mystic Tarot at 10 to 11-ish Eastern Daylight Time. And then we will be back.
Of course.
On Friday.
With enthusiasm.
At 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time on Friday mornings. Ooh. So I've got to take care of this situation and get this taken care of. Please take it away. Thank you. Okay. And may you have a blessed, loving weekend. And for the most magical day tomorrow, enjoy and make the most of it.
Hasta la vista, baby.
See you later. Thank you so much for coming in. Well, we got to do that again. Got distracted. Have a good one, everyone. Thank you.